Today we are going on a food adventure in Seattle and trying South African Bunny Chow for the first time, which actually doesn't have any bunnies in it. We also bite into spicy Chengdu jumbo chicken wings, a Vietnamese dessert drink layered with beans and jellies, a traditional Middle Eastern dessert called kanafe, and a giant waffle green enough to satisfy the aliens. Aside from eating, Washington State has so much greenery to offer. We go on local walks and hang out with Mother Nature. Ready or not, let's explore. Hello, darlings! We are in Seattle today. We're gonna check out a restaurant I've been meaning to try. N-U-E, New. I think I'm pronouncing that right. The restaurant is named after a legendary creature in Japanese folklore. In this illustration, Nua has the tail of a snake, legs of a tiger, and face of a monkey. They feature various dishes from around the world, including Balinese barbecued spare ribs, Trinidadian goat curry, pudechige, the Korean army stew, and more. They also have African dishes like bunny chow, which we're gonna get today. They even sell Thai water beetles. That's right, beetles, the bug. So we called in the order. It's gonna take about 20 minutes to prepare. As it is COVID-19 times, indoor dining is not available. There is, however, a tented outdoor area, which was partially open, ideal for ventilation. Alright, so the inside is actually closed off. It's employees only, but I will show you how it looks like inside. Wow, look at that! They got shelves full of drinks and some dolls. I'm not familiar with all the cultural items, but what I do know is this is a Korean mask, and above it is a doll with a poop head and nipples. I'm pretty sure I saw this in Korea. I love how they took the time and drew on the bag. Thank you. Gracias.
Obrigado.
Obrigado. Danke schön. Merci. Grazie. 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 Here we have the Chengdu spicy jumbo chicken wings. It's got fish sauce, lime, and Szechuan peppercorn. The chili and basil make it look like Christmas. Here we have the bunny bread. The bunny chow, it actually doesn't have bunnies in it. This recipe uses chicken. They packed only the bread in here, but we're gonna put stuff on it. Wow, look at this! Just a block of bread, and see the grill marks on there? So we asked them, is it possible if you put it on an actual plate? Because if we put the sauce into the box we got, it's gonna spill. Thank you so much!
Wow.
I'll bring this to you when we're done.
Perfect.
Thank you. Check it out! 360 view! I try not to drip the sauce. And I think there's a piece of tomato jiggling on that trampolini egg. I see some onions in there as well. Mamayo, go for it. She's gonna try the sauce first. Currylicious?
Delicious.
The bunny chow originates from Durban, where there's a large Indian community. Other details of bunny chow origins are debated, and it is traditionally eaten with the hand. The texture is speckled, and what I mean by that is it's like there's pieces of ground pepper or like something. It's like seedy.
Look like a black sesame seed, but it tastes different from sesame seed.
It's sweet and it's spicy. And when I say spicy, it's not like fiery spicy where I'm going like, ah, like that. Not that kind of spice. It's like spiceful. Just break the egg. When you eat it at the restaurant fresh, I'm sure it gets more gooey, but it was sitting in the box for a couple minutes, so it probably cooked up. Oh, we got a big piece of onion there. And the onion, it's not like cooked where it's thoroughly soft. It's a little crunchy. Now, I know some people really don't like soggy bread, but I actually enjoy this bread, even though it's like wet for a while. Wow, we're almost done.
I think this dish is for dinner, not for breakfast, because when I'm eating, my body wants some alcohol. You don't feel that way?
No, this feels like a brunch food to me.
Yeah, for me, dinner.
So for those of you who grew up eating bunny chow, have you had it for dinner just as much as you've had it for breakfast or brunch or lunch? To me, it feels like a breakfast thing because it has a lot of bread in it. I didn't think we'd be able to finish this, but somehow we did. Onto the spicy chicken wings. When you dine at the restaurant, the wings are stacked into a tower.
It smells dangerous.
Ooh!
Looks dangerous.
The tip of my tongue is on fire already.
Yeah.
It's like the peppercorn spiciness. Like,
Ooh.
I'm gonna challenge myself and finish this.
Oh my gosh.
I think I might cry. My nose is crying. My tongue is definitely crying. But you know what? I can't stop eating it. It's tasty, but also, like during this pandemic, not having as much social interaction with different kinds of people, my emotions feel stale. So this makes me very emotional, and that's why I can't stop eating it. And my lips are on fire. You know, the edge of my lips get really sensitive around January and February. They've been getting a little chapped. Although I do put chapstick and moisturizer, but I'm feeling the spiciness around the edge. Woo! My hearing is kind of going. All my pores have opened up. I feel like the spiciness is opening doors in my mind.
You seem to be enjoying the spiciness. I will call it pandemic syndrome.
Normally I can't eat spicy food like too much. Somehow I'm just charging on and keep eating.
Wow.
The chapped lip parts are really feeling it. The exterior is the spicy part. Interior helps cool things down.
Yeah, outside, Mina, so spicy, but inside it's so soft and tender.
Yeah, the
right?
texture is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
The inside of the chicken is like the eye of the storm, where things are calm, but the outside there's so much action happening. Danger level on the outside. So this one on the menu is called the Persian kanafe, my bad. The top layer looks like shredded Parmesan cheese, but it's actually shredded filo. And on the top we have pistachio, and some of it fell outside, around it. It looks soft, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it cheesy? It's a mixture of sweet and saltiness, but compared to the chicken wings, it's very gentle.
Very light side of dessert, right?
It's nice, I like it. So when you bite into it, those little noodly looking things, they sometimes drop like rain. And in terms of texture, when you pick it up, it feels a little flimsy, but when you bite into it, the base is a bit more firm. All right, I'm gonna bring the plate over. Obviously, I wore the perfect shoes for this occasion. Normally, I always wear my sneakers or something very comfortable because I go on walks often. You know, that whole functionality versus fashion. Today, I wanted to change things up. I thought, hey, I tend to think functional when it comes to fashion. This time, I'm gonna choose fashion over function. So that's my theme today. Glimpses of a passing plane beyond the layered branches of winter trees. I don't know why, but the tree reflections in the water make me sentimental. Alright, that's the extent of this route. Last stop, we are at Bambu. We went to Ranch 99 next door a couple times, but this is the first time at this drink shop. Their specialty here is Vietnamese dessert drinks. So many drinks, but only one stomach. This one's called Taro Lover, Longin Sunrise, and Lychee Jello. Whoa, there's something called Thousand Eyes. Perfectly named thanks to those soaked basil seeds. There's also something called a smashed avocado with condensed milk and coffee. They also make Pandan Waffles. You can add durian and shredded coconut. Alright, ring bell for assistance. Alright, so they closed it off. So you order here. Ah, it smells
Joyfully sweet.
oh yes. Let's show you details. We got the Bambu combo called a che thap kham in Vietnamese. It's got beans, red bean, white bean, and mung bean. Some taro, boba, assorted jellies like pandan jelly, and coconut milk. That almost looks like firm tofu right there. Ta-da! Very green! Oh, it's so nice and warm.
Giant waffle.
Whoa, look at how super green it is inside. That is like an alien. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Look at that. Mmm. Outside is crispy. Inside a bit chewy. Gummy. The color makes it even more amusing to eat. It is lightly sweet. So some people may be tempted to put syrup on this, but I like it the way it is. It's sweet enough that your tongue feels hugged, but not so sweet where you feel thirsty.
Mina, I think it's tapioca flour, not wheat flour.
We need to ask to verify that info. I'm still working on my waffle, so Mamio is gonna go ahead and try the drink first. Oh yeah, there's some ice on the top floating. Ooh, it looks like green noodles. Chewy. Some dessert drinks, especially milkshakes, they can make you so thirsty. So then you go on a mission to find another drink. But this one, it's more manageable. I like that. What a good way to end the day. It is cold though. I don't know why I brought us here to eat on a winter day. Night, in fact.
Look like seaweed.
And now we are going to go home. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And typically we do like long food tours, but you know, those kind of videos take a very long time to edit, and I just want to try to release another video this week. I used to upload 2 videos a week minimum, one on this channel and one on Sweet and Tasty TV channel, but my productivity levels have reached newest lows during this pandemic, and other things happened, and I just couldn't get back up to my normal productivity. I can't promise that I'm always gonna make 1 video a week or 2 videos a week, but I can promise I'm doing my best, and there's a lot of changes happening. First off, we're not traveling abroad and filming, and there's a lot of changes internally going on as well, and reevaluation. A lot on the mind, a lot going on in the world. If there's something in particular you want to see about Washington State, let us know in the comment section. There's actually a lot of awesome things in Washington State that I personally am interested in, and some of those things I want to share with you guys. Right now it is winter. Some areas it's snowing. It can get really foggy as well. Stay safe and healthy, you guys, and we'll see you next weekish. Bye bye. Hi. Mwah. The next day, I did a solo walk at Seward Park. The outer path loops back to the parking lot and has changing views of Lake Washington and Andrews Bay. The main walking paths are wide, making it easy to social distance. On a fairly clear day like this, you just might see Mount Rainier in the distance from the southeast side of the park. I spent about 2 hours soaking in the scenery, watching birds and passing boats. The water shimmered like glitter, and I couldn't stop watching it. At first, I thought this was a statue, but I saw tiny movements. It was a bird spreading out its wings for minutes. It's said that birds sunbathe to spread important oils through their feathers and to help get rid of any parasites. This pose, though, it kept making me think of that scene from Titanic where Rose and Jack spread their arms at the bow of the ship. I confess, this bird holds up its arms longer than I can. Nearby, a seagull lounges on the end of a fallen tree. Together, we meditate to the gentle sounds of water. On the way home, I stopped by the Elliott Bay Book Company. It was nearly empty. In effort to help keep independent bookshops alive, I bought a book instead of buying on Amazon. I'm feeling shy to tell you the exact title, but hint hint, it's about art. The pandemic and limited travel has led me to getting back into painting the past few months, and I'm wondering if and how to incorporate art into this channel. Anyone else reevaluating their life and doing some existential questioning? Remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell. For food and travel in Korea, check out my other channel, Sweet and Tasty TV. Toodles, my noodles. Somehow Mamio and I were both wearing pink and red tones. This was not coordinated. Mamio was dressing up in her room, me in my room, and then we came out and we're like, oh, similar. It's kind of like Valentine's-ish.
I was thinking put a ribbon over here.
Christmas ribbon.
Christmas ribbon, yeah. And you look like Big Bird. Right? Big Bird.
Okay, so here's the thing, like, this is not a jacket I wear often, and it's a fun jacket. And there's not a lot of reasons these days, especially during the pandemic and staying at home a lot. It's just, there's not a lot of reason to dress up for, right? No events. So it's like anytime you go out, even if you stay in your car or like just walking on the street, it's almost a reason to just dress up. So I know some people are gonna make fun of me, like, what is that funny jacket? Hey, I like it, and sometimes it's fun to get expressive. This is a combo I've never done before. It's actually like this, and then yeah, I just made it into like a half ribbon. And they even have something called cocktail sickle, which is exactly what it sounds like. It is cocktail made into popsicles. And you know what? They even sell Thai water beetles. When you go to Bangkok, you will see street vendors with carts, like all laid out with different kinds of fried bugs. Even scorpion. Oh yeah, mommy, oh. She's putting on her kind of, what is this called? Cape.
Cape.
How old?
Maybe more than 40. Yeah. From my mom.
Oh, it was grandma's.
Yeah.
Oh. There is cars passing by on our left, and there's people walking by on the right. It's the city, it's busy, it might be a little noisy. Last night it was so rainy and windy, it knocked down trees and power lines. Oh yeah, we had an outage, power outage. And when it happened in our area, it was around like midnight. We were in the middle of watching a Netflix show and it was like intense. They were like about to reveal something and boom, power outage. And we're like, what? Come on. Okay, it's gotten quite steamy over here. You see? Smiley face. I'm gonna take off my jacket because I am getting hot. Okay. Oh yeah. I didn't realize this place was in the same plaza as Ranch 99. We've been to this Ranch 99, I wanna say like at least 4 times. I never noticed Bambu here.
여기 라멘집도 있네?
Yeah, there's a ramen shop next door. Oh, and then there's a seafood restaurant next door to that. And a Korean restaurant.